Michael Greeley Jr. and Central Catholic taking on Port Clinton in the nightcap. First quarter, Greenlee down the lane, dumps it off to Chico Johnson, finishes with the two-hand slam. Little 90s raise the roof action after. PC on a run in the second. Braden Spencers buries the deep 3, 5-point Port Clinton lead. Central answers with a spurt of their own. Johnson down the lane, then Micah Thames off the inbounds, hits the corner 3. Thames turns the corner, lays it off glass. Fighting Irish close out the quarter on a 13-0 run. It's 23-15 at the break. In the third, Johnson. He scored 12 of his 18 in the first half, added 2 more in transition. The Fighting Irish held Port Clinton to just 4 third-quarter points as they cruise into Saturday's district final, 50-29. Still plenty of room for improvement, though.
You know, we figured that'd be their game plan coming in, to slow it down and make us really work on the offensive end, try to make us settle for outside shots, which I think we did early, and we were not making them. So when the ball's not going through the hoop, it's hard for us to get into our press. And we just did not have any energy defensively there early, and I think is, you know, because we were settling offensively, not getting the ball in the paint, and like I said, not able to set up our defense.
A pair that always brings the energy, Tim Clagg and John Hobbs.
Tiffin Columbian lost the regular season meetings against the Sandusky Blue Streaks, but tonight, the third time was the charm.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to beat a team of that caliber 3 times in one season. I think the only time we had it happen this year is on the girls' side. Stark girls beat Bowser 3 times. It's a hard thing to do, but they pulled it off tonight, and they get to play Saturday against Central Catholic.
The Tornadoes' leading scorer, Logan Beeston, was relegated to 2 field goals. They had to look to their bench for offense, and they found sophomore Braden Rogo, a game-high 16 points.
Rogo is a go-go. I mean, he flat out came off the bench and got at it, baby. I mean, he just brought the defensive intensity, the rebounds, the jump shooting, the getting to the basket. When you can produce that type of bench play, points, it's going to be a long game Saturday night.
Central Catholic, through the first half of play, they struggled with the tempo, struggled with the pace of play that Port Clinton wanted to play with.
Oftentimes, Tim, when you have a big win and you're coming into your next game, you still got that last game on your mind. And Central looked like they had that last win on their mind and thought they were going to come out and do that against Port Clinton. Port Clinton's game plan was to limit the touches of Central Catholic. And by doing that, they kept Central from being able to get into that downhill style of play that they like getting into. So hopefully from that, they will come out against Tiffin Columbian and be ready to play. They're not going to be able to do that against them and win.
Sets up the rematch now from last year's district championship. Tiffin Columbian versus Central Catholic. Irish won last season. You can catch the tip right here on BCSN.